Thursday!
Woo!
And here we are at Blue Palms Brewhouse with Brian, the proprietor of this establishment.
It's me.
Are you the owner, operator? You're the owner, right?
Owner, operator, bartender, a little bit of everything.
Right on. And this is like
Beer
this
advocate.
is downtown Hollywood. This is where all the magic happens.
This is right up, block up from Hollywood and Vine.
There are like stars on the sidewalk outside.
There's a few out there.
Half a block this way is a crack den. The other half down here is where you can get hosed. It's all Hollywood.
You got to keep it balanced.
That's
right.
You got to keep it balanced. You got to keep it balanced.
So we do.
That's what life's all about.
And right in the middle is like one of the finest craft beer places I've seen in LA.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was blown away actually. I wasn't really expecting much from the outside. I'm like, hey, are we going into the Henry Ford Theater? Or what's going on? Then I came in here and I'm like, whoa.
I looked it up on Google Maps and
one of the
it's
coolest
like,
places I've
wait a
ever
minute, I
seen.
saw a show there last week. I didn't know there was a craft beer bar at the Henry Fonda Theater. But then, yeah.
Great shows next door. Come have great beer. It's a new area up and coming. So it's we got in here a little ahead of time and trying to move forward with that and getting new people into craft beer.
Awesome. Awesome. And we're here officially to do an episode with the creator and director of Beer Wars, Anat. And before we do that, though, we wanted to sit down with Brian and kind of hear, you had the after party here.
I did.
You've got a great story about
The after party for the Beer Wars.
For the Beer Wars theatrical release, sorry. Well, all the after parties happen here. But you have a great story about, like, you know, your setup and what you've been through with this. And
well, the key with Blue Palms is, you know, we were one of the first ones to really bring craft beer to LA. You know, there was good beer bars, but no one was going to the extent of really going to the small brewers, picking up rare kegs from small breweries and brew pubs. So we started that, and then through that, opening that door in this business, we met all the other people as part of Beer Wars, and the beer community started getting smaller and smaller. We started, you know, really getting to know everybody in the community. The Beer Wars came out, and we were a new business, so marketing-wise for me, I was like, how can I be a part of this? How can I get in there?
Yeah.
So before the other beer bars could jump in, I started calling all the brewers and saying, I need some rare kegs. I need rare kegs. I want to do this. And so we started putting this beer list together and said, we're going to do the after party. And it wasn't really even scheduled to be an after party, but throughout the movie of Beer Wars at UCLA, people kept going, you going to Blue Palms? You going to Blue Palms? And they started talking with Sam from Dogfish and Greg from Stone. And the beer guys put so much pressure on them, they had to show up. And, so I was sitting here just nervous, like, man, I hope people show up. And then out of nowhere, just the room just went. I think Greg brought a bus into people, and I was like, "Game on!" But it was the good thing about it is all the other beer bar owners that's out in the surrounding areas, they all came together. Sam from Stuffed Sandwich, and he's a legend. He started this 22 years ago. So to have all these people in the same room was it's kind of like a reunion of the beginning for craft beer here. So it was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
that's excellent. And as you can see, we all kind of have whatever. I guess I'm the only one with a different beer. Now I feel awkward.
Yeah, I have a Union Jack, Firestone Walker.
Union Jack.
The Speakeasy collaboration.
We're doing a San Francisco Beer Week collaboration beer. It's last week on Friday they started San Francisco Beer.
Something Commons?
The Common, the California Common. It's a California It's steam beer. They did like I think 30 brewers. 30 brewers got together and did this beer in the honor of this week, and we were one of the lucky
30
bars
brewers.
to get a keg.
This is a collaboration with 30 brewers?
I think the minds of 30 got together and brewed this beer for the beer week.
Wow,
it tastes even better now.
If you happen to be up there during the week, it's a good time.
That's
actually we were there the week before.
We went the week before Beer Week.
It's a good time to like
that stupid.
No, we were just getting everyone psyched up for it.
That's right.
And then we left.
I think they called it Imperial Common was the name of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it was, Imperial Commons. It was something with an I.
And I'm doing my standby these days, which is the brewery's Hot and Roth.
It's a great beer.
Yeah, and the reason we're not focusing on a specific beer is because this show and everything surrounding it's more about the movie Beer Wars than the actual beer that we're drinking today. So it's a little bit different from our normal format. But like I said, I really like this place a lot.
Thank you.
You know, you're doing Hollywood and the greater Los Angeles area a favor, and you know, as craft beer nuts, we love that. And, the list of places that I'm getting on where I can go hang out is growing, and I'm loving that.
Yeah, totally.
It's coming aboard, you know. You have to be smart about how you get people into craft beer. You can't really shove it in their face. So we do carry the Budweiser and stuff under the counter, and you know, we do let people have it. But what we try to do with people, if they want a Budweiser, we say, hey, I'll give you a Bud, but you try one of mine first on tap.
Right.
And as soon as they try like Pils or something else, wow, that's full of flavor. That's awesome.
But you don't run it through the
No, we don't. We don't run it through the RAM. But we do charge Hollywood prices for the Budweiser, but you can get a cheaper, really good draft beer, craft on tap, but you're going to pay a premium for Budweiser. If you really want it, you're paying for it.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Well, at least then you know they're making that choice. And that's, honestly, like, as much as we tout craft beer and you know, get called like beer snobs and, oh, you hate the working man and the union guys that drink. We don't. You know, if you want to drink that beer, by all means, go for it.
And drink it.
My thing is, you know, when these companies go out of their way, which we're going to talk about at the next segment, to destroy people like you who are providing choice, or people like Sam at Dogfish Head who are trying to create beer with some sort of taste to it, then that's when it's like, no, I don't accept that.
Have you had any of that problem with the big beer companies coming down on you for
overcharging
coming
for
down?
that beer?
we do. I mean, there's a few other bars like myself. We rotate our taps, so a lot of the distributors don't like that because they want a certain handle all the time. They want that product placement, and we've chosen a program to do it different. We want every time you come in to see something new, so it forces your mind not to go to that clutch beer all the time.
Right.
You allow yourself to learn and teach. I had this the last time. Well, we have the opportunity to give you the knowledge to direct you to something else that is similar or different, which in turn grows your palate, grows your mind, you expand, you become better. So Budweiser and stuff like that, they do come in here. Actually, they came in yesterday, and you know, the suit and ties, and they want to, you know, run their power around. And I try to explain to them, like, this is not the type of place for you. We don't. We carry your beer.
We don't serve your kind here.
Well, they didn't even know we carry their beer because I do carry it, but I don't order from the distributor. There's a warehouse downtown you can buy
I run down
from.
to my local liquor store.
I drive down there and buy it myself because I don't want the Budweiser truck pulling in front of my bar. I don't want someone to see my bar with that logo out front.
Yeah.
So we take the tour ourselves to go get it, but we do it the legal way through the the distributor system. But there's markets down there you can go buy from. So
that's excellent.
I don't want that big Bud truck out front.
Nice.
Well, Brian, we appreciate you taking a few minutes to sit with us and talk about the place. And you know, like I said, I think you'll probably see my bald head in here more frequently. So
we'll be here.
Yeah, I'll definitely be recommending my LA friends to come here.
Yeah, definitely, we appreciate it. You know.
So as usual, stay safe and
drink beer. Cheers, guys.